All right, I'm going to do another take of the interior because the sun has come up and things are looking brighter. And I thought before that if I had started while the sun was up, I'd get a lot of glare, but it's looking okay. You can look across out the front door to the island Boca Brava across that bay. And I think that's called the Bahia de los Mortos. So that is the Bay of the Dead among the Island of the Dead. And that's, you can see their limbs and maybe even a couple of trees that I want to remove to improve the view, but right now it's not bad at all. And now I'll turn, hopefully without making you too dizzy. And we'll back off here. And you see that I have on the back side of the headboard to the bed, I put a it's called a sideboard. I decided I did not need a kitchen cabinet and counter because I was not going to have plumbing inside. So I have this instead, and it works very well. It has 3 drawers and 4 doors and lots of space in it. I have it all set up to start making my egg breakfast, and then I decided, well, let me do another video and see how that goes. All right, so I'm going to, this is a very candid video. It has, I have not put anything away, and so you can see how I'm living, basically. This is not a realtor's sale of video or anything. This is what I am living with. I really, as I said, I wanted to use a video to try to capture the vaulted ceiling aspect of things here. It feels very spacious and open. The windows, which I thought were kind of small from the outside, actually have very good vistas going through them. The side, which I showed you when we erected the dome, has side vents. My first few nights here were horrible with no-see-ums getting through the screen. Those are basically chitras, they're called here. And so I have gotten more screening over there, and I have to work out how I'm going to have that hold up because I've tried tape. It's not holding up very well. And so I'm using magnets right now, and I think that might be what I do. As I said, I have no plumbing, but my water filter here has a spigot on it, and the bucket that's below serves the purpose of catching drips and for washing dishes or anything I might want to put in there for washing outside. And I clean that out, and then I use it to fill up the top chamber of the filter. While we're here at the kitchen, I want to point out this little interesting thing. This is it's actually a carbonated water maker, and it comes with a carbon dioxide cartridge, and I find it helpful for helping me drink more water. Water sometimes gets very boring, it's water. What can I tell you? But this puts a little bit of fizz in it, so it's a bit like having a seltzer, and sometimes I put a little fruit flavoring in it. And as I said, I have this set up right now, my induction cooktop for making my eggs, and so that is that. Here we go. I'm coming over here. I've tried to buy things and furnish with things that have more than one purpose. And this chair, I decided it's basically an office chair, but I didn't want it to look like an office chair, so I went with the light color. I'll see if I regret that later on. It has a footstool of sorts with it, so I can use it as a recliner. It leans back. Over here, I have a pantry of sorts, a dispensaria for all my goods. I found as I filled this up that I had many copies of things that I didn't need to have so much of, and I will get that better organized as I go along. The same thing with my desk. Instead of having a single-purpose desk, I've used a hospital table here. I don't know if I'll put it over my bed at any time, but it does serve the purpose of being able to move around and adjust the height and so forth. And so that is basically my desk. I have had no desk while I've been here for the last 2 years, or table. So that's helpful to have that. Over at this end, you can see I still have a bunch of tangle of the of wires or electrical cables. I'm working all that out, but this serves a purpose. I will have that better arranged at some point, but this is my energy sensor, so to speak. Outside there, kind of an improvement. I've begun to call this, instead of my deck or my platform, this corner is what I mostly use for sitting. I have other places I can sit, but this corner that you can see through the thing is where I most like to sit, and I've furnished that with a double umbrella so that I can have more shade. I get sun coming in from the right here, which is from the east, and that is sometimes a problem. So I got a wider umbrella. You can see over there I I haven't actually used this yet, but I have very high powerful binoculars for doing some of the view. Okay, there's a big tree in the middle of my view, and I'm still deliberating what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to leave it just the way it is. Samuel tells me it is loaded with bees, abejas, and that might be dangerous to clear. Victor's ready to go at it, but I'm not sure I want to put them in danger. But you can tell it divides the view, so I have it's kind of a mainland view off to the right, and you've seen this before, an island view across this. This is called this is Mango Bay, which is the bay because that whole thing is mangroves. Mangrove Bay, not mango. So there we go. Again, I really enjoy these windows. I thought I'd be cut off and only be able to see from one direction, but as you can see, it doesn't work that way. I get plenty of view. In fact, I'm surrounded by views. I have a main view, of course, and there's all that stuff still to be put away. Probably this side of it will be more of a kind of a combination garage, utility room stuff. I thought that might be where I was going to put a dining table, but at this point I'm not thinking that way. I have set up the dining table over here. I have not had a dining table or any table since I moved up from Natalie's, and it'll be great to have that. And this screen I'm very happy with. I decided my toilet area would be, my baño would be, it'd be better to get it out of view, mainly so it doesn't intrude into the main living space more than what do I need with a privacy screen when I'm the only one living here. But there it is, and I like this. It was able to have plants and such put on it, and so there we go. You may have noticed there's a fan by the openings for the most part. By the door where we came in is an oscillating fan that goes up and down and all around, and that helps bring in cool air and cool it off. We're in the hottest month of the year, and it's gotten pretty hot. Even inside it's gotten 93, 94, but I can lie on the floor here, and with the fans, it's more comfortable actually than being outside. So that's it. It's a work in progress. I decided I wasn't going to wait till everything was there and it was all done. I would instead show you what I'm living in, and maybe next time there'll be more progress to be seen. Thank you.